Welcome back to Economics Learning. Today I will discuss Simon Kuznets contribution, the reconciliation between short-run and long-run consumption function. Simon Kuznets made an empirical investigation on the basis of consumption income data for US during the period of 1869 to 1938. Simon Kuznets found that consumption ranged between 0.84 and 0.89 of the net national product from 1869 to 1928. However, during the Great Depreciation, a percentage of income consumed rose significantly from Kuznets studies. Following are the important conclusions. On the average, over the long run, the ratio CY by Y or APC showed no downward trend. So APC is equal to MPC as income grew along a long run trend. It means that APC remained the same even if the incomes increased may a time. The constancy of APC is attributed to the upward shifting of short-run consumption function from one period to the other period. According to Kuznets, the short-run consumption also shows the non-proportional relationship, but Kuznets has presented the following factor or more factors which are responsible for shifting the short-run consumption function upward. Increase in the accumulated wealth of the household, which became possible in long run, had the effect of pushing the consumption function upward. The population residing in the villages passes a simple life where they hardly use consumer durables. Accordingly, whenever there is movement from farm activities, the consumption function may shift upward. Since the propensity of urban wage earners to consume is substantially higher than that of farm appropriators, the increase in percentage of older people in the population also had the effect of shifting the consumption function upward. Since the per capita consumption does not drop off as rapidly as does per capita income of this age group, the countries where due to provision of public health facilities the health rate has fallen down or the proportion of working force has gone up, the consumption function have had the tendency to shift upward. In the affluent societies like US, the higher standard of living has become a social need. Therefore, the consumer always long for to purchase new consumer durable and other luxuries. Again, the producers are always found engaged in producing new goods. As more and more of these goods come to be regarded as essential by consumer, the consumption function may shift upward. Now we see in these figures, according to absolute income theory, the consumption function may shift upward, yielding a long run consumption function which shows a proportional relationship between consumption and income. Here we have three short run consumption functions. Each consumption function is shifting upward because of long run, as long run is consisting of so may short run period. Joining the points like G, H and K on short run consumption functions, we get long run consumption function L or CF, which shows the proportional relationship between consumption and income. The year in which C by Y was below the long run average were the period of boom, while the period where C by Y was above the percentage average were the period of economic slump, a phenomenon of non-proportionality. The proportionality between consumption and income is represented by the following consumption equation: C is equal to C by CY. This equation shows that long run aggregate consumption is proportional to income. Accordingly, Whenever income increase, APC has no tendency to fall, and above all, APC and is equal to MPC in case of long run. All such is explained with this schedule and the diagram. Standard long run consumption function is C is equal to C y. A specific long run consumption function is taken as C is equal to 0.75y. With the help of this schedule, we construct this figure showing a proportional relationship between income and consumption. Here, by putting the assumed value of income in consumption function, we get the values of consumption. From the above discussion, Simon Kuznets concluded the following. Cross-sectional budget studies confirmed that as income increased, consumption also increased, but not in the same way. Thus, MPC less than APC. Short-run data over a trade cycle also confirmed that MPC less than APC. The long-run data showed no tendency for C by Y to change over a long period. Accordingly, in long run, as income increased, consumption also increased in the same proportion. Thank you.